Section 1. The shocking truth hidden at airport security. Picture this. You're standing in line at airport security. The smell of coffee fills the air, the conveyor belts are humming, and travelers shuffle through in quiet chaos. You place your phone, wallet, and bag in the plastic tray. Everything seems normal until a uniformed officer gestures toward you. "Sir, can you unlock your phone for me?" Your heart skips. You glance at the screen, every photo, meme, and message flashing through your mind. Suddenly, the device you use every day feels like a ticking time bomb. Here's the truth most travelers don't realize. Airport officers can and do inspect your phone, and what's inside could ruin your trip before it even begins. And here's the twist. Not all airport uniforms mean the same thing. The TSA, Transportation Security Administration, is primarily focused on physical threats like weapons, explosives, or prohibited items. They don't typically have legal authority to scroll through your phone. But the moment your journey crosses international lines, the game changes. Enter the Customs and Border Protection, CBP, officers. They hold the real power. CBP agents can demand access to your devices, copy their contents, and even examine your messages or photos without a warrant or probable cause. And while you might think, "I've got nothing to hide," the truth is, that doesn't matter. Even ordinary, innocent content can be misinterpreted. And once that happens, your vacation or business trip could turn into hours of interrogation or even denied entry. In this video, we'll uncover 5 things you must delete before flying, and the smart traveler strategies professionals use to keep their digital lives private, protected, and problem-free. Section 2. The real stories they don't tell you. Let's start with a few real cases that prove this isn't paranoia, it's policy. In 2024, a Brazilian engineer flying to the U.S. was stopped at Miami International Airport. Officers demanded access to his phone because it contained photos of an industrial site he'd worked at. They assumed it was a restricted facility. He spent 8 hours in detention, missed his flight, and nearly lost his visa. Then there was a Colombian influencer with over 600,000 followers. When border officers checked her Instagram during screening, they found memes criticizing immigration policy. That was enough to hold her for 6 hours of questioning, labeling her anti-American. Another traveler, a Canadian software developer, was stopped in Detroit. His WhatsApp group was named Los Compass 420, just a fantasy football team. But officers associated 420 with drugs. He spent 5 hours in a small room explaining his chat history before being cleared. According to the ACLU, nearly 35,000 electronic devices were inspected at U.S. borders in a single year, and 2/3 of those belonged to people not under any criminal suspicion. These travelers weren't smugglers, hackers, or criminals. They were regular people who made one mistake, not preparing their devices before flying. And that brings us to the heart of this video. Section 3. Delete these 5 things before flying. If you remember one thing from this video, make it this: your phone tells your story, even when you don't mean it to. Before your next flight, these are 5 things you should delete immediately. Puzzle piece number 1. Sensitive or private messages. Your texts, WhatsApp chats, and DMs might feel private, but they aren't when your phone is in an officer's hands. Even innocent conversations can be taken out of context. Imagine a sarcastic joke between friends about sneaking something past TSA that can flag you for secondary screening. Delete old chats that don't serve a purpose anymore. And if you use apps like Telegram or Signal, enable auto-delete timers so your history cleans itself regularly. But don't delete everything at once right before you travel. That can raise red flags. Instead, clean up your conversations gradually over several weeks leading up to your flight. Camera with flash number 2. Photos that can be misinterpreted. That funny photo at a costume party? A selfie in front of a restricted-looking area? Screenshots of jokes, memes, or anything political? You might see humor, but a border officer sees potential evidence. Photos from work sites, protests, or sensitive locations can all appear suspicious. Even social media screenshots, dating app photos, or private albums can create unnecessary questions. Before you fly, transfer your personal photos to encrypted cloud storage. then remove them from your local gallery. If you're a creator, influencer, or journalist, consider carrying a clean backup phone for travel. Speech balloon number 3. Political or controversial content. This is where most travelers get blindsided. You might not think twice about a meme, a tweet, or a saved TikTok video, but government systems and border AI tools often scan for keywords, hashtags, or imagery that relate to politics, religion, or activism. In one real case, a student from the UK was questioned for 3 hours after officers found screenshots of political protests on her phone, even though she didn't attend them. Before traveling, go through your saved videos, notes, and screenshots. Delete anything political, ideological, or controversial. You're not censoring yourself. You're controlling your digital narrative. Number 4. Cryptocurrency or financial apps. This one surprises most people. Apps like Binance, Coinbase, or crypto wallets can attract extra scrutiny, especially in regions with strict currency monitoring. Border officers sometimes interpret large crypto holdings or transaction records as potential money laundering. If you must travel with these apps, log out and uninstall them from your main phone. Instead, use secure cold storage or a hardware wallet that's not connected to your device. For bank apps, disable auto login and remove biometric access temporarily. It's not about hiding money. It's about protecting your privacy and avoiding unnecessary questions. Revolving hearts number 5. Dating apps and private media. Tinder, Bumble, Hinge. These apps might seem harmless, but they store location history, messages, and private photos. In several cases, travelers have reported officers scrolling through dating conversations under the guise of security review. Before traveling, delete dating apps entirely and clear any residual files or screenshots. If you use photo vaults or hidden albums, clear them too. Even if you think they're locked, forensic tools can still access them. Remember, once your device is unlocked, privacy becomes optional. Section 4. The hidden dangers you don't see. Now, here's what most travelers never think about: the AI systems behind airport security. New software tools can analyze your app usage patterns, recent deletions, and even typing rhythm to detect unusual activity. Yes, you heard that right. If you delete a bunch of files right before flying, your phone might actually look more suspicious, not less. Authorities also run pilot programs where they can extract limited metadata using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi signals, sometimes without you even unlocking your device. So the rule is simple. White heavy checkmark, start early. White heavy checkmark, clean gradually. White heavy checkmark, keep your phone looking natural. And when in doubt, use guest mode or second device just for travel. Section 5. How to prepare like a pro traveler. Here's how journalists, diplomats, and cybersecurity experts protect their phones when flying. Step 1. Back everything up. Use encrypted storage like Proton Drive, iCloud with two-factor authentication, or Google One. Step 2. Factory reset your device. After backup, wipe your phone completely and reinstall only essential travel apps: your airline app, maps, hotel reservations, and ride-sharing tools. Step 3. Use a travel-only email. Create a separate Gmail or Proton Mail account for bookings. Don't connect your main accounts to this device. Step 4. Disable unnecessary permissions. Turn off Bluetooth, location tracking, and background syncing. Step 5. Protect access. Use a strong PIN, not just Face ID or fingerprint unlock. Biometric access can be forced, passwords cannot. Step 6. Stay calm if stopped. If an officer requests to inspect your device, ask respectfully, am I legally required to unlock it? If they insist, unlock it without volunteering passwords verbally. Write them down if necessary, to document that it wasn't consensual. And always request a receipt if your device is taken for review. Section 6. The psychology of inspections. Here's what many don't realize. Airport security isn't just about detection. It's about behavioral profiling. Agents are trained to read microexpressions, tone, and even breathing patterns. If you look nervous or defensive, it can escalate scrutiny. That's why preparation is key. When you know your device is clean, your confidence shows. Before you travel, Rehearse calm responses. Keep your answers brief and factual. Never argue or volunteer unnecessary details. And remember, even U.S. citizens can have devices detained, but they cannot be denied entry. Section 7. The future of airport surveillance. By 2026, the U.S. and EU are rolling out integrated digital screening systems combining passenger data, social media activity, and device analytics. These systems don't just check what you carry. They profile who you are online. That means even a clean phone could trigger questions if your linked cloud accounts or social platforms raise flags. Experts predict that within 5 years, pre-clearance AI may analyze your travel history, online behavior, and payment data before you even arrive at the airport. The only defense? Awareness and preparation. Technology will keep advancing, but your control over your data remains your strongest shield. Section 8. Your 30-day digital travel checklist. If you're flying soon, here's a quick 30-day countdown to safeguard your device. 30 days before. Start deleting old messages and unnecessary files gradually. Transfer personal content to encrypted backup. 15 days before. Create a new, clean email for travel purposes. Set up two-factor authentication on all accounts. 7 days before. Uninstall high-risk apps, dating, crypto, political. Verify backups and reset phone to factory settings. 3 days before. Install only essential apps. Airline, hotel, maps, and weather. Disable Bluetooth, NFC, and Wi-Fi auto-connect. Travel day. Keep your phone fully charged and unlocked. A powered-off phone can raise suspicion. If asked to unlock, comply calmly, and record officer details when legal. After your trip, change all passwords. Review account logins and monitor for suspicious activity. Section 9. The takeaway. Your phone isn't just a gadget. It's your digital identity. It holds your memories, messages, and connections. But at the airport, it can also hold you back. The smartest travelers aren't paranoid. They're prepared. They know that privacy and security are two sides of the same coin. So before your next flight, take 1 hour to clean your digital life. Delete the 5 risky things we discussed, set up smart backups, and travel with confidence. Because at the end of the day, freedom to travel starts with control over your data. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone flying soon. Because one careless phone could mean one canceled trip. Stay smart, travel safe, and I'll see you in the next one.